to the National Football League brings us to upstate New York and Highmark Stadium in Orchard Park. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Denver Broncos and the Buffalo Bills.
Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
Thanks for having us in, Mike Tirico, along with Greg Olson. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. This will be returned from the 6. We'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
At their own 21-yard line.
This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. A run with the Central Florida product, R.J. Harvey. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
From the 25, here's 2nd down and 6. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. Going left side down the field, and it's complete. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A big-time play for the Broncos. 31 yards. A 1st down throw for Nix. That's taken in. It's R.J. Harvey. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
Great example of 1st down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Douglas in motion. Now, a 2nd down throw for Nix. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a 1st down.
You can see in the eyes of the quarterback, he's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
And he's into the end zone. R.J. Harvey. Touchdown, Denver. He's been unstoppable all year. That's his 27th touchdown of the season. The kick by Lutz is good. And the Broncos will take a 7-0 lead.
Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. On the ground, this is James Cook. And he'll get about 5.
Second and 5 at the 28-yard line.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 5. Off the play fake. Here's Allen. Rolling right. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a 1st down.
A gain of 19 yards.
19 yards on the gain, and that's good for a 1st down. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Allen going to give it to Cook. A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and
5. From the 48-yard line, here's second and 5. Once again, it's Cook. And he will work this down inside the 40. That's going to be good enough. Move change. First down.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
Forced out wide. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And they're going to be set up now as he's brought down at the 5-yard line. Big time play there for Buffalo. It's a gain of 34. This opening drive, it has been a work of art. Now, can they put the finishing touches on? It's first and goal. It is brought in the end zone. Khalil Shakir. Touchdown, Buffalo. 17 touchdowns now on the year. The extra point by Bass is good. And the Bills come right back to tie it at 7.
Tyler Bass.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. Here comes a return from the 3. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
They'll go play action with Nix. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
And you can see the quarterback, he's looking up at the Jumbotron after that throw, Mike. He knows he just got away with one, and he's thinking, all right, what do I got to do to make an adjustment that it's not so close the next time?
On the give, this is Harvey. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Third and 10. Nix from the gun on third down. Exiting the pocket right. He'll try and get there on the ground. Now, following the play, we're going to get a stoppage. There's an injured Bronco. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside.
Okay,
line of scrimmage is the 31 as they line up first and 10.
60 Maverick, 60, Panther 60.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. Flush to his right. He's got Douglas going deep, and that is incomplete. Demario Douglas, the intended target. And it'll bring up second down.
So something they teach these defenders, especially in the secondary, Mike, is to trust your eyes. Don't panic, don't overcommit until you see where that ball is being thrown. And it's a great example here of the defender just trusting those eyes, breaking on the ball, and he almost comes away with the pick.
And he'll pick his way forward, a gain of about 5. And that's going to set up third down.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Throwing. Nix. Now they'll set up the screen for Harvey. Searching for some kind of seam to go forward. It's not there. They get him behind the line. 4th down coming up. On 4th down, here's Matt Araiza to punt. That is fielded at the 13.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 13-yard line.
On the ground, it's Cook to start this drive. And a good run there to get him 5 yards.
He was brought down by Pat Surtain. It's a
Here comes 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 19-yard line.
They'll keep it on the ground with Cook. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
The tackle by Zach Allen. No gain on
So
the play.
we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. All even on the scoreboard. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. Here's a 3rd down and 4. Allen to throw. This is intercepted. Picked off by Jahdae Barron. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown.
So it's 3rd down, and just seems clear that he's just trying to do anything to keep the drive alive. But even though you're trying to keep the punt team off the field, you just can't be careless and reckless. And that's really what he ended up being, Mike. And defense takes advantage and takes it back to the house.
The kick by Lutz is good. Broncos move out to a 14-7 lead. So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. On the return, it's Devin Duvernay. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. Now we'll get a stoppage here for an injured Bill. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. Here's Allen now on 1st and 10. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. The Broncos have it. And he is going to bring this one back. It is a fumble recovery for a defensive touchdown. Greg, what a terrible play for the offense. You're trying to gain some momentum. Here you not only lose the handle of the ball, you hand the defense 6 points.
And, Mike, how often do we see that when a player loses the ball, his confidence is not far behind? And I think in this case, that's where the coaching comes in. Put your arm around him. Hey, we're giving you the ball in this next possession. We believe in you. They've got to get this player back into the flow of the game after that back-breaking turnover that led to the defensive touchdown.
So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. This one taken at the 7. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
Play action. Here's Allen. Finding room at midfield. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. That one good for 29.
That's good for Bills. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
They'll throw on first down with Allen. He gets this to the tight end, Dalton Kincaid. That keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. From the 34-yard line, here's second and 3. On second down, Cook. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. It's a pickup of 13 yards. First down, Buffalo.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense. Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in second and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make third down manageable and take your chances picking up a key third down?
Quickly, he gets it out to his right.
Man, what a big-time play here by the corner. It feels like he knew that play was coming before the ball was even snapped. You can see he sticks his foot in the ground and bursts. He ends that play before it even has a chance to get started.
Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts. Talk things over before third down. Gun, here's Allen. Open man is Robinson. And they'll move it down to the 11-yard line. He's out of bounds there. That's catch 3 just on this drop. And it gets his team a first down.
The 11-yard line.
Run out of the gun with Brust. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
So his team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
Now a timeout, Denver. That's their second. And they'll get together prior to the second down play. Now Allen. And he's going to be taken down back at the 20-yard line. That's the linebacker, Nick Bonito, in there to bring him down for his 7th sack of the year.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Brown 80! 5 wide, 5 wide, 5 wide. Pat. Look out!
Now Allen facing third and long. To the end zone. It's intercepted. And the Broncos are going to get the ball back on the turnover. They hold on fourth down.
Oh, and in that spot, Mike, that's just painful to see. If the throw's not there, you want him to just get rid of it. Throw it 50 rows into the stands. Give somebody a souvenir. But worst case scenario, you've got to get to fourth down and have a shot at 3 points. But instead, after that pick, you come away with 0.
Bombers.
Nick snap on first and 10. Quick throw taken in. get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 5-yard line.
From the shotgun, here's Nix. Going down the center of the field, open man, and it's taken in. Inside the 20. And he will dive into the end zone. 94 yards. Touchdown, Denver. Lutz for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Broncos add on one more as they extend their 2nd quarter lead. So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. Duvernay on the return. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin.
Takes over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Hey, hold. Ready? Go.
To throw on 1st and 10, Allen. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Try again. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun, here is Allen. Oh, fine work there defensively. Got that hand in there. That pass is incomplete. Keon Coleman, the intended receiver. And 3rd down coming up.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
To the air on 3rd down, here's Allen. He's going to find his receiver. It's Robinson. 6 catches for him in the ballgame now. And this one's good for a 1st down. So it'll be 1st and 10. They'll scrimmage at the 33.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Allen to throw again. A pass caught right side by Coleman. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
10 more yards.
Give him 10 more on that one. Just enough for another 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Here's a handoff to Cook. He's beyond midfield to the 45. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. That's another 1st down, another big play. The defense has some issues. Gain of 18. From the gun, Josh Allen. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Throwing on 2nd down. It's Allen. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. To throw is Allen. That's taken in. It's James Cook. Down inside the 10. And he's in. James Cook. Touchdown, Bills. Well, that is a step in the right direction, finding the end zone. I don't know, Greg, would this be building some momentum for these guys, and that's important before halftime?
Absolutely, and I think the biggest thing this coach is trying to get across right now on the sideline, Mike, is let's just cut into this lead and let's make it a one-score game at half. So they still got some work to do, but if they can go into halftime, regroup, catch their breath, just keep it close, give yourself a fighting chance here out of the break.
Now return coming from the 7. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. Nix, now to throw it here on first down. Short pass taken in by the tight end.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so high. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Working out of the gun, it's Nix. He's got his running back downfield, and it's complete. And he will score. R.J. Harvey. Touchdown, Denver. That's his second touchdown tonight.
Will Lutz lining up for the point after.
And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A third touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
Will Lutz to kick off for the
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. And that'll go out of bounds. A great effort. They wanted to pin them, a directional kick, cover it, but instead the ball goes out of bounds, so it backfires, and they'll take over at the 40-yard line. They'll come up first and 10 at the 40. Operating out of the gun, here comes Allen. Looking downfield for Coleman. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Wandale Robinson, the one he was looking for that time. Now it's going to be third down.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient. But at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Throwing again is Allen. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
We've already seen these two guys connect for a touchdown in this game, and had they been on the same page there, I think they would have been able to add to that total. Unfortunately for them, just a little bit off, and it falls incomplete.
Tyler Bass on to try the field goal. They'll spot this at their own 48, meaning this is a 62-yard attempt.
You have to give him credit, Mike. I mean, that shows a lot of faith in your kicker because that is an ambitious effort from that distance.
A first down throw for Nix. Open man, the tight end, straight down the field. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. So we reached the intermission. It has been an entertaining one to this point. Back with the second half in just a moment.
Will Lutz to kick off.
Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. Duvernay on the return. They get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line.
The Bills take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Here's Allen now on first and 10. Now he'll run. And finally, they'll bring him down, but he's up beyond the 45-yard line. An ideal beginning to this drive. 24 on the first play.
46-yard line.
Run with Cook. Not much happening there. Just a short gain.
Tackle made at his 48-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up second and 9.
Waste of time. What is this?
Here's a second and 9. From the gun, throw here for Allen. Off he goes. And a nice game there. He's out of bounds, and that will bring up third down.
That's a smart play. Second down, don't force it if it's not there. He's able to tuck it, pick up some extra yards, and set up a more manageable third down.
They'll come up to third and 3. From the gun, it's Allen. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively. And it sets up fourth down.
But here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a third and very reasonable. Incomplete on that third down try. Now brings up fourth and short.
Allen gonna throw for it. That's incomplete. Derek Hall on fourth down. Does not work out. And it results in a turnover on down.
Yeah, when you find yourself down big here in the second half, you have to maximize every possession. And that's exactly what the coach tried to do, going for it on fourth down. Give yourselves a chance to cut into this big lead. But it's the defense that came through again with a huge stop. And that's going to make their chances of coming back that much more difficult.
Captain. Bombers.
Play action now. It's Nix. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being wasted down.
They'll try again here. Second and 10.
Here we go. Ready?
Here's Dobbs. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Here's a 3rd and 10. Dobbs now to throw. Flush to his right. Taking off, he'll try to get there. And he's going to be out of bounds down at the 30. A gain there of 23 yards. First down, Broncos.
The defensive line has to do a better job of contain rushing, especially on third down. Mike, you can't rush one-on-one. You have to rush as a unit. Keep the quarterback in the pocket, and when you let him get loose, this is what's going to happen.
And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
To throw is Dobbs.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
They'll empty out the backfield, line up for 3rd and 3. Now Dobbs. He's got it at the 7. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line. They've got it. It'll be 1st and goal after a pickup of 21.
Having a tight end that can contribute in the passing game, Mike, I mean, it just seems like it's become more and more common throughout the entire league. And not only do you have to be reliable, but you have to be athletic enough after the catch to take advantage of some of these targets. So it's exactly what he does here, and you can tell why he's such a big part of this offense. In these goal-to-go situations backed up on your own goal line, Mike, what they teach the defense is it's your job to establish a new line of scrimmage, and that's exactly what they did here. Watch the push they get. The offensive line goes backwards, and they take the ball carrier down for a loss.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Ready,
Harvey. And he won't quite get in. Down to the 1. Setting up 3rd and goal.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker, and they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Looking for that final yard. It's 3rd and goal.
Here we go, set. 19 Charger, 19.
They'll run the sneak. And he's able to get the ball across the goal line. He's in. Joshua Dobbs, touchdown Broncos. His 2nd rushing touchdown of the year. Here's Lutz now for the extra point. He's got it. Broncos will extend this 3rd quarter lead.
42, Bills 14. Will Lutz to kick
So
off
now
for
after the
Broncos.
touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Out of the gun, here's Allen. Taking the deep shot here with Robinson. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's 2nd down. From the shotgun, it's Allen. He'll find his running back, Cook. Whoa! And he's down inside the 40-yard line. Big time play there for Buffalo. 3rd 38 yards. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
At the 38-yard line.
Alert! What's that?
From the gun, here is Allen. Taking the deep shot here with Robinson.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's position. Being able to get himself to a spot to get his hands on the ball and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
Ready.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. That is knocked away. Incomplete. Good coverage there defensively. All over him. And it'll be 2nd down.
Well, it's not going to make up for all the plays that they've been on the wrong side of up until this point. They finally are able to land a jab of their own, knock this ball away, and get a much-needed incomplete pass.
That's into traffic, but taken in. And it'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a 1st down.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back. And they hold him to no gain.
Come on. Gotta be lying.
A run once more. That's Harvey. He'll try to push forward. He'll wind up getting 3 yards with that one. Dorian Williams in to make the play.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 6.
This is 3rd and 6.
60 broadcast. 6, 7, Hawk 70. Dragon 60. Ready,
Throwing. Dobbs. That is hard. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Here's Harvey. Looked like a lateral there, but now it's a free football. The Bills have got it. So, 3 quarters now in the books. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. From the gun, Josh Allen. Out to his right. Toward the middle of the field that time, but incomplete.
They do a really nice job defensively in there, Mike, of not giving him a clear running lane once he broke the pocket. So now he's trying to test his luck, extend this play as a passer, but to no avail.
That's over the middle to his tight end, Kincaid. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. A pickup there of 28 yards.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Now Allen on 1st down. On the run to the right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. He'll be out of bounds. It's a decent pickup of 5 on 1st down. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 4. To throw again, it's Allen. He'll go right and find his running back. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
One more time going up top with Allen. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. Trying to get it to Dalton Kincaid there. And And that will lead to a second down.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
Pass complete, right side to Kincaid. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down.
Third and 2.
Throwing again, it's Allen. He's got his man, right side, it's complete. And he will get into the end zone. James Cook, touchdown Buffalo. That is second touchdown of the game, and 17 for the season. Extra point drop by Bass. It's up and good. And the Bills are able to edge a bit closer.
42. Bills 21. Tyler Bass to kick off.
Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. This one taken at the 7.
The Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Here we go. Go.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. There's that man again. Another catch. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line. His 8th reception of the game. And good for a first down.
Sometimes it's hard to find your voice as a young player, but you can change that pretty quickly if he continues to make plays like we've seen here in this one.
19 tight. 19 Lions. Cut 19. Cut 19. Ready.
Dobbs to throw. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down.
Let's go now. Ready.
From the gun, that is a run with Harvey. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
Third and long.
Pass the 60. Pass the 60. 19, 18. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
Now, faking the give. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. That's a pair of hookups on this drive. This one goes for 14 yards and a first down.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
Still on his feet. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Denver. And that touchdown probably, Greg, ends any small hopes of a comeback on the other side.
Yeah, and I think those chances, Mike, were small to begin with, but with that last score, I think this one is pretty much over.
Broncos 49, Bills 21. For the Broncos.
So now after the touchdown, Lutz gonna send this one away. Now return coming from the 7. Now an opening past the 30. And they will finally get him down, but he gets all the way close to the 40-yard line.
At their own 38-yard line.
Off the play fake, it's Allen. This one is caught by Robinson. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a first down.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Throwing now. Allen here on first down. That's caught downfield by Robinson. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. That catch puts him over the 100-yard mark here tonight. And it gives the team a first down. Operating out of the gun, here comes Allen. Throw here down the field. Will fall incomplete.
He's just unable to secure the catch through the contact, and really nice job timing that hit up by the defense. And at this point, all you can do is get up, get back in the huddle, and hope your quarterback gives you another shot.
Allen gonna throw again. Forced to his right. Taking off, and he'll be lucky to just get some positive yards out of that one. Out of bounds, pickup of 2.
Nothing open here downfield. I think it's a good job just getting to the edge, getting something positive, getting out of bounds.
21 is the line to gain as we hit third down. He's got it inside the 5. And he is out of bounds at the 4-yard line. That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a first down.
First and goal at the 4-yard line.
From the gun, throw here for Allen. To the back of the end zone, he's got it. Dalton Kincaid, touchdown, Bills. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. This will pay off with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this one.
We're down 3 scores, and it's late. They're going to need a few bounces to go their way. They'll start right here trying to get an onside kick. Now we'll get a stoppage here for an injured Bill. That not a welcome development here late in a one-sided game.
Ready, break!
On the give, it's Harvey. Able to make one man miss, but that's all. They get him. Take him down behind the line.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Work to do now as they come up on second and long.
Bronco switch. Get up.
Again, it's Harvey. Strong running there. He brings this down inside the 25. They get 24 on that one. Good for a Denver first down.
First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Let's go now. Viking 18.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. First and 10.
Ready.
Work in the middle, that's Harvey. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
He's brought down at the 20-yard line. Brings up second and 9.
Let's go.
Here's second and 9.
Cowboy 80. Ready.
Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. and 10.
Happy Lions. Go.
Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. Let's see what they do here. This is 4th and long.
Crack all 80.
So it is a win for the visiting Broncos. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. That was the difference in this one.